Good Saturday morning to you, and a beautiful one it is. We have some sunny skies out there to start off this Saturday after a very rainy and dreary Friday. So this is going to be a nice dry weekend. Looking outside on radar and satellite, we do have some clouds building back to our west. That's going to continue to build into the area today. It's still going to stay dry for most of the day though. If we take a look back out west, bigger picture here, this storm system is what we're going to be keeping our eye on for most of the weekend. So if we look at this photo here, that low pressure system right now back off to the Midwest is what's going to be producing our weekend storms. Behind that, you see this cold front and all of this cool Canadian air coming in. That's not only going to be cooler air, but it'll be much drier air, and that is going to grace our region on Monday. So even though we do have these muggy conditions right now, and possibly even tomorrow, by Monday it's going to cool off considerably. Tonight, partly cloudy skies. It will stay brisk and chilly. Temperatures only 34 to 38, so very cool as we are going to be settling into that cooler air mass later on tonight. That's going to keep us a bit cool tomorrow too. Not feeling like spring yet. Into the start of this week, we will have a chance for rain and possibly even some snow. Some flurries, nothing major, but possibly even some snow tomorrow evening. It's going to stay brisk as we only have temperatures going 46 to 50. Now, what is the timing for that next bit of rain and possibly even snow? That comes with this next low pressure system. It's a beautiful and windy Wednesday out here today. We're looking to see temperatures getting up near record highs of 88 degrees. I'll have your weekend forecast coming up soon. Let's take a look at this 7-day forecast. We're going to spend a little time on this because it's really interesting how we have these muggy conditions, these warmer summer-like temperatures for Saturday and Sunday. We have a better chance for those rain showers in the early afternoon tomorrow. Remember, around 3:30 p.m. tomorrow is when we saw some heavier rain showers. And because the ground is so saturated right now from all the severe weather that we had this past week, low-lying areas might see some localized flooding tomorrow if you get a heavy downpour. That would clear out though. And then behind that, like I said, cooler, drier air, 68 for Monday, 72 Tuesday, and then we're back into the 80s Wednesday through Friday. So a little bit of a roller coaster, but a nice reprieve.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Me
for sure.
Too. Good evening. What a 180 we have had starting off this Sunday. Much cooler. We had some rainy conditions, getting anywhere up from more than 1 inch of rain. Temperatures were down in the 50s, and if you take a look now, we're anywhere from 71 in Lancaster, 69 in York and Harrisburg, 68 in Chambersburg. You see a little bit cooler back into the 50s up in the north of the mid-state, but in general tonight we are going to stay very mild. We'll have a few passing clouds, temperatures around 51, and then by tomorrow morning getting back up into the upper 60s near 70, staying mostly sunny. I think it'll still feel fairly comfortable with the humidity. But you can see here with our current dew points, anywhere that we have those tan colors, that's where it's more dry. Right now, Lewisberry, that's where we see 63, Biglerville 61 for our dew point temperatures, but over in Manheim 57, 61, at Millersville. Right now though, we look outside, all you see is some sunshine, but also some fog. And we've been looking at this throughout the morning. Specifically, Lewistown and Duncannon have really started to clear out now. So there was lots of heavy dense fog there this morning. Same with Mifflintown and Louisville. Those are finally starting to clear out. Other places we've been looking at, Lebanon, Altoona, Summerdale, and Mechanicsburg, finally starting to see some sunshine in all of these towns now. So with that comes some warmer temperatures. Well, we are ending this day, but wanted to start the forecast by talking about what we saw. As far as temperatures, we got up to 76. Now that is 15 degrees above our average temperature, which is 61 for this time of year. If you take a look at our normal low for this time of year, 41, we were at 55 today, and for tonight, we're expected to get down to 51. So still about 10 degrees above average once we end today. Now looking outside in Lebanon, it's pretty dark out there. You can't tell if there's clouds or not, but there are some clouds out there. They're going to be passing clouds, and temperature 58, getting down, like I said, to about 51 in most areas across the mid-state. Now take a look at the rain, 1.6 inches, 1.06 inches. So across the entire mid-state, most areas saw about 1.5 inches of rain this morning. And then we had that big 180 by the afternoon. So it was rainy to start the day, and that was because that rain came ahead of this warm front. Then we got up into the 70s for today. With those 70-degree temperatures, it felt amazing out there. Now we do have a bit of a cold front that's coming through the area this evening. That's why we're getting back down to about 50 degrees, but it's not going to be too cool. We are going to stay mild. We are going to be breezy though. That is something that you'll see some wind gusts anywhere from 20 to 25 miles per hour later on tonight into the overnight. But it's not going to last too much longer. It'll be done by the morning. I wanted to point out our temperatures. So while we're in the 50s, mid 50s, going to be lower 50s by the morning time. If we look at the rest of the eastern part, we are still fairly warm, 57 in Atlanta, 80 in Tampa. But as we go further out west, we're down to about 18 in Denver, 34 in Boise, so much cooler in the western part of the country right now. Going back to some more local conditions, when we talk about what these winds are going to look like overnight, we see wind gusts 19 miles per hour in Harrisburg, 18 in York, 16 in Carlisle. So the upper teens, like I said, some areas might get up to gusts 20 to 25. By the morning, 5:30 in the morning, we're still about 18 miles per hour in Lebanon, 13 in Lancaster, but back into the single digits. And then later into the morning, we start to see those winds become calmer. As far as any kind of rain, we don't see that. It's actually going to be fairly clear tomorrow, beautiful sunny conditions. It won't be though until Tuesday when we start to see some more clouds come in. Those clouds will remain for not only Tuesday, but Wednesday as well. Temperatures stay mild throughout the entire work week. We do start to see some rain for Thursday. That is Halloween, so we're looking to see some rain showers more so in the evening time, but we are going to keep an eye on what the models say to make sure that if there is going to be a washout or if there's just going to be showers for trick-or-treat time, that you guys know so you're prepared and ready to go.